In this video, we're going to go over the Zoot Pro screen rotation feature. We'll be using the Wacom Cintiq Pro 32 as our demonstration screen. So to start with, for good screen rotation, it helps to pull the base forward such that it's easy to tilt the screen beyond the edge of the desk here. Once beyond the edge of the desk, you can rotate the screen around by just twisting it. Now it's easy to put into portrait mode such that you can work with a long and narrow screen as opposed to your horizontal, but it goes beyond that. So when you're engrossed in your drawing and you're really focusing on what you're working on and continuing to turn around, you can do almost 360 degrees of rotation. Now, you'll note it's just shy of pointing straight up, and likewise you can spin it around and it's just shy of pointing straight up. So almost 360 degrees of rotation. Now, one of the things with screen rotation is not all artists want screen rotation. Some want the screen locked in a horizontal mode, whereas others want the screen very easy to rotate. Well, with the Zoot Pro arm, you have the ability to tune the level of effort for rotating your screen. It requires this rotation wrench and adjusting a big nut on the back of the screen. I'll bring the camera in closer and give you a close-up of that process. So here we are looking at the back of the Cintiq Pro 32 here and the Zoot Pro ARM system here. So what we have here are the cables coming in from the arm and going into the back of the screen. Here's the mounting plate attached to the screen, and here's the main arm here. So if we rotate things, yes, we'll see that's how the whole rotation mechanism works, is this should rotate, this shouldn't. So what we want to do is adjust the rotation friction to make it, well, harder to rotate to start off with. So around this hole here, you'll see it has all these little, holes in this. This is actually a nut that we'll be tightening and loosening. And we'll adjust that nut with the rotation wrench for the Zoot system. Now, you'll see it has these pegs there. Those pegs of this wrench line up in the holes of this nut. And what we're going to do is we're going to start out by tightening it. So we're going to just take a couple of bites here, put these pegs in the holes, if I can. There we go. We're going to, and that's pretty tight right there. Now that it's nice and tight, yes, it takes a lot more effort to get that screen rotating around, and that was our goal. So now that we've tightened it, let's see if we can loosen it and make it easier again. And what you're going to be doing is just adjusting the right amount of friction that you want from rotation by adjusting the level of pressure on this nut. And I'm going to loosen it up a little bit more. And the one thing that you're not going to want to do with this nut is you're not going to want to loosen it up so much that it allows it to wobble around, because that will also translate to the screen being wobbly. So loosen it up, but don't go crazy when you're doing it. But right now, yes, rotating is much easier. All right, that's screen rotation in a nutshell, and thank you very much.